Narmada M., working as an assistant professor in the Department of Political Science. Herewith, I welcome you all to the Flexi Learn On Demand lecture on Government and Politics of Tamil Nadu since 1900. This course will provide you with a comprehensive exploration of the political landscape and governance dynamics of Tamil Nadu throughout the 20th and early 21st centuries. Significance of state politics in India. State politics in India has gained considerable importance since the 1960s, evolving into a distinct field of study due to several factors. The transition from a single party dominant system to a multi party framework has allowed states to emerge as a critical arenas for political engagement and governance. The shift has highlighted the role of state government in public welfare, making them pivotal in the political landscape of India. The focus on state politics is essential for understanding the dynamics of governance, policy implementation, and political behavior at the subnational level. Key reasons for significance of state politics. Federal structure. State politics is fundamental to India's federal system, where both central and state governments share powers. The Constitution delineates responsibility and limitations of each level, ensuring that state governments play a crucial role in governance. Diverse political landscape. India comprise 28 state and 8 union territory, each with unique socio-political context. This diversity necessitates an understanding of state-specific political dynamics, including regional parties, local governance issue, and public policy challenges. Implementation of national policies. States are responsible for executing national development plan and policies, making their political stability and governance practice vital for overall national progress. Political socialization. State politics serves as a platform for political socialization, influencing citizens' political attitude and behavior through local governance structure. Emergence of regional party. The rise of regional party has reshaped the political landscape, leading to increased competition and representation at the state level. This trend reflects a shift towards localized political agendas that resonate with specific regional interests. Theoretical framework. The study of state politics in India employs various theoretical perspectives to analyze its complexities. Scholars have utilized frameworks such as democratic development, Marxism, and post-colonialism to understand the evolving nature of state politics. Major theoretical perspectives. Democratic development. This approach especially focuses on how democratic processes unfold at the state level, emphasizing electoral behavior, party system, and governance practices. Marxist analysis. Some scholars apply Marxist theory to examine class struggles and socio-economic disparities within states, providing insights how these factors influence political dynamics. Post-colonialism. This perspective critique the Post-colonialism. This perspective critiques the lingering effects of colonialism on state politics, exploring how historical legacies shape contemporary governance and identity politics within state. Centralization versus decentralization. Recent trend indicates a complex relationship between central and state governments, characterized by centralization and decentralization dynamics. The central government has increasingly asserted its authority over states, particularly under recent administrations. However, there have also been movements towards decentralization that enhance state autonomy in policy making and governance, understanding state politics. State politics encompasses the study of political process within individual state as well as their interactions with central government. It involves analyzing how local issues are addressed through legislative assemblies, party systems, and electoral mechanism. Key concept of state politics. Legislative assemblies. Each state has its own legislative assembly, Vidhan Sabha, responsible for enacting laws relevant to state governance. The assembly composition reflects the political preference of state electorate. Political parties. The presence of regional parties play a crucial role in reshaping state politics by representing local interests and influencing policy decisions. Governance dynamics. State government are tasked with implementing policies related to education, healthcare, infrastructure, and social welfare, making their effectiveness critical for citizen welfare. The study of state politics in India is a vital for comprehending the country's complex political landscape. It provides insights into how local dynamic influence national policies and governance structures while highlighting the significance of federalism in a diverse society like India. As state government continues to evolve in response to changing political contexts, understanding their role will remain essential for scholars and practitioners alike. Understanding the diversity of state politics in India. India's federal structure is characterized by its diverse cultural, linguistics, and regional identities. Each state in India reflects a unique combination of language, tradition, and social norms, which influences its political dynamics. Cultural pluralism. This represents the presence of multiple ethnic groups and languages, necessitates a government model that accommodates these differences. This diversity can lead to a varied political interest and demand at the state level, making it crucial to study how these factors shape local governance and policy making. Regional authority, the ability of state to address local issues allow for a more inclusive political process. Understanding how states manage their distinct identities help in comprehending the broader implication of for national unity and cohesion. Policy innovation, states serves as laboratories for policy experiments and governance models where innovation practice can be developed and tested. Tailored solution, each state has the autonomy to implement policies that cater specifically to its demographic and socio-economic conditions. For example, states like Kerala have pioneered health care models that have been emulated elsewhere. Learning from success and failure. By studying the success and failure of various state policies, scholars and policymakers can derive lessons that inform national policy frameworks. This iterative process fosters a culture of innovation in governance. Decentralized governance. State government plays a crucial role in implementing welfare and development programs which are essential for addressing local needs. Direct impact on citizen. State government are responsible for executing national policies on the grounds, thereby directly affecting citizens' lives through education, healthcare, infrastructure development, and social welfare initiatives. Enhance accountability. Decentralized governance allows for increased accountability as state leader as closer to their constituent. This proximity enables citizens to engage more effectively with their government, fostering greater transparency and responsive. Conflict resolution. Studying state politics is a vital for addressing regional issues, identity based demands, and aspiration for political autonomy. Managing regional tensions, states often face challenges related to ethnic conflict or demand for greater autonomy. Understanding how state government navigate these issues is crucial for maintaining social harmony and political stability. Negotiating identity politics. The ability of state government to negotiate identity-based demands plays a significant role in conflict resolution. By providing platform for dialogue and representation, states can mitigate tensions that might otherwise escalate into larger conflict. Theoretical framework of state politics in India. The study of state politics in India requires a comprehensive theoretical framework that encompasses various dimensions such as federalism, regionalism, and party politics. This framework aids in undertaking the complexities of governance and political dynamics at the subnational level. Below are the key components of the theoretical framework. Federalism. Federalism in India is characterized by a division of powers between central and state government, which is crucial for maintaining the country's democratic structure. Division of powers. The Indian Constitution delineates specific responsibilities and powers for both levels of government. The central government handles national issue while the state government manages local matters, allowing for a balance of power that is essential for effective governance. Asymmetric federalism. India exhibits a form of asymmetric federalism where certain states enjoy special provisions due to their unique historical and cultural context. For example, state like Jammu and Kashmir, prior to the abrogation of Article 370, and Nagaland have special autonomy arrangement that reflect their distinct identities and needs. This asymmetry allows for tailored governance solution and accommodate regional diversity. Regionalism. Regionalism plays a significant role in shaping political mobilization around regional identity and intersects. Political mobilization, regional identity often drives political movements and parties that advocate for local interests. This mobilization can manifest in demand for greater autonomy or recognition of cultural identities, influencing state and national policies. Examples of regionalism. The linguistic regionalism of state in 1956 is a prominent example where states were formed based on linguistic line to ensure better representation and governance. Additionally, ongoing demand for autonomy for various regions highlight the importance of regional identity in Indian politics. Party politics, the dynamics of party politics are central to understanding the state politics in India, particularly the role of regional parties. Regional parties influence Regional parties have emerged as significant player in state politics, often challenging national parties by focusing on local issues and identities. Their rise has transformed the practical landscape, leading to more localized governance and representation. Coalition dynamics, the increasing prevalence of coalition government at both state and national level has reshaped political strategies. Regional parties often play crucial roles in coalition formations, impacting policy decisions and governance. These coalitions can lead to complex negotiations that reflect diverse intersects, making them essential for understanding contemporary Indian politics. The theoretical framework for studying state politics in India encompasses federalism, regionalism, and party politics. Understanding these components is vital for analyzing how states function within a larger context of Indian democracy. As India continues to evolve politically, the framework will remain essentially for scholars and practitioners seeking to comprehend the intricacies of governance and political behavior at the state level. By examining these dimensions, one can gain deeper insight into the dynamics that shape not only state politics but also national governance as a whole. Problems in studying state politics in India. The study of state politics in India presents several challenges that can complicate the analysis of understanding and political dynamics at subnational level. These challenges arise from a variety of factors, including variations in political culture, central government interference, data accessibility issues, and political instability. Below are the key problems encountered in this field of study. Lack of uniformity. One of the most significant challenges in studying state politics is the variation in political culture and governance model across different states, especially in India. Diverse political culture, each state in India has its own unique political culture shaped by historical, social, and economic factor. This diversity can lead to stark difference in governance styles, electoral behavior, and public policy preferences. As a result, generalizing findings from one state to another can be problematic. Governance models, states adopt various governance models based on their specific needs and context. For instance, some states may prioritize welfare programs while others focus on industrial development. This lack of uniformity complicates comparative analysis and make it difficult to draw over overarching conclusions about state politics in India. Interference by the center, the impact of central government policies on state autonomy poses another significant challenge. Centralization of power. Over the years, there has been a trend towards centralization in Indian politics, where the central government exerts considerable influence over state affairs. This interference can undermine state autonomy and complicate the relationship between state and central governments. Policy implementation. Central policies often dictate how states should implement programs, which can lead to conflict between state priorities and national objectives. Such dynamics can skew the understanding of state politics, as researchers must account for external pressures that may not reflect local realities. Data challenges. Access to reliable and comprehensive data is critical for studying state politics. However, researchers often face limited access to localized data and field studies. Data availability. Many states lack robust data collection mechanism, making it difficult to obtain accurate information on political behavior. Governance outcome or public opinion. This scarcity of data hampers empirical research and limits the ability to conduct thorough research. Field studies. Conducting field studies can be logistically challenging due to geographical barriers, bureaucratic hurdles, and security concerns in certain regions. These limitations restrict researchers' ability to gather first hand insight into local political dynamics. Political instability. Frequent changes in government within certain states contribute to political instability, which hinders long term analysis. Government changes. Some states experience regular shift in political power due to coalition politics or electoral volatility. This instability can disrupt policy continuity and complicate assessment of government effectiveness over time. Impact on research. The fluid nature of political alliance and leadership changes makes it challenging for researchers to establish consistent framework for analysis. Longitudinal study become difficult when government frequently change their priority or strategies based on shifting political landscape. Studying state politics in India is fraught with challenges that stem from a lack of uniformity in political culture. Central government interference, data accessibility issues, and political instability. These problems necessitates careful consideration when conducting research or formulating theories about state governance and political behavior. Despite these challenges, understanding state politics remains crucial for comprehending India's complex democratic landscape. Addressing these issues through improved data collection method, greater focus on regional studies, and acknowledgement of local context will enhance the quality and depth of research in this vital area of study. Role of regional parties in state politics. Regional parties play a significant role in shaping the political landscape of India, particularly at the state level. Their influence extends beyond local governance, impacting national policy and coalition dynamics. Below is an example of the significance, examples, and challenges faced by regional party in state politics. Regional parties are crucial for addressing regional aspiration and promoting localized governance. They serve as a voice for specific communities and regions, ensuring that local issues are represented in the political discourse. Addressing regional aspiration, these parties often emerge from the desire to address unique regional concerns that may be overtook by national parties. By focusing on local issues such as languages, rights, cultural preservation, and economic development, regional parties help articulate the aspiration of their constituents. Localized governance. Regional parties advocate for governance models that are tailored to the specific needs of their states. This localized approach allows for more responsive and effective administration, as these parties are often better attuned to the challenges faced by their communities. Several prominent regional parties exemplify the significant role they play in the state politics. DMK and AIADMK in Tamil Nadu, both parties have dominated Tamil Nadu's political landscape for decades, focusing on issues such as social justice, language, rights, and economic development. Their influence extends to shaping state politics and participating in national coalition. TMC in West Bengal has been instrumental in representing Bengali identity and addressing local governance issues. It has successfully challenged national party and shaped state policies according to their regional priorities. TRS, now BRS, in Telangana played a crucial role in the movement of a separate Telangana state. It continues to advocate for the interest of Telangana citizens, focusing on development and resources allocation. Despite their significance, regional parties face several challenges that can impact their effectiveness. Balancing regional interests with national priorities, regional parties often struggle to balance their localized agendas with the broader national priorities set by coalition government. This can lead to conflict when regional demand clash with national policies or when compromises must be made to maintain coalition stability. Competition with national parties. Regional parties must navigate a political landscape dominated by powerful national parties. Their ability to influence policy can be undermined by the central government's decision or by the electoral strength of national parties. Internal factionalism. Many regional parties experience internal division of factionalism, which can weaken their organizational structure and electoral performance. Maintaining utility is essential for effectively representing regional interests. Regional parties are vital players in India's political system, significantly influencing state governance and national policy making. By addressing local aspirations and advocating for specific regional issues, these parties contribute to a more inclusive political environment. However, they face challenges related to balancing regional interests with national priorities and competing against dominant national parties. Understanding the role of regional party is essential for grasping the complexities of Indian democracy and its federal structure. Issues in state politics in India. State politics in India is influenced by various complex issues that impact governance, political relationship, and public trust. The following key issues are critical to understanding the dynamics of state politics. Center state relation. The relationship between center and state government is a fundamental aspect of Indian federalism, characterized by ongoing disputes over resources, taxation, and administrative powers. Resource allocations. Disputes often arise regarding the allocation of financial resources. States rely on the central government for funding, which can lead to the tension when states feel they are not receiving their fair share. The introduction of the goods and services tax aimed to streamline revenue collection but has also created complexities in financial relation between the two levels of government. Taxation issues. The division of taxation power is outlined in the constitution, but conflicts can occur when the state seeks greater autonomy over local taxation or when they perceive central policy as determined to their economic interests. The need for a balanced approach of taxation that respects state autonomy while ensuring national interests remains a contentious issue. Administrative powers. The central government often exerts significant influence over state administration, sometimes undermining state autonomy. This centralization can lead to conflict, especially when state asserts their rights to self-governance or challenge central directives. Linguistic and ethnic demands. Movements of statehood and cultural preservations based on linguistic and ethnic identities have become prominent in Indian politics. Statehood movements. Various regions have demanded separate statehood based on linguistics or ethnic identities, leading to significant political mobilization. For instance, the creation of Telangana as a separate state from Andhra Pradesh was driven by long standing demand for recognition of regional identity and development needs. Cultural preservation. Ethnic and linguistic group often seeks political representation to preserve their culture and languages. This demand can lead to tension with national parties that may prioritize broader national narratives over localized concern. Such movements highlights the importance of recognizing regional identities within the framework of Indian federalism. Corruption and governance issue. Corruption remains a pervasive issue that significantly impact public trust and development in state politics. Impact on public trust. High levels of corruption can erode public trust in government institutions. When citizens perceive that their leaders are engaged in corrupt practices, it diminishes confidence in governance and can lead to political apathy or dissent. Governance challenges. Corruption hampers effective governance by diverting resources away from essential public services such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure development. This misallocation of resources exacerbates existing inequalities and stifles economic growth. Strengthening accountability mechanism is crucial for combating corruption at the state level. Initiatives such as transparency, law, anti-corruption commission, and citizen engagement can help restore public trust and improve governance outcomes. The issue in state politics in India-centered state relation, linguistic and ethnic demand, and corruption are interrelated challenges that shape the political landscape. Addressing these issues require a nuanced understanding of federal dynamics, regional identities, and governance practice. As India continues to evolve politically, finding solutions that balance regional aspirations with national priorities will be essential for fostering stable governance and promoting inclusive development across states. Thank you.